Hey guys, hi. This is Nitin Goswami from NG Networks, and today I'm going to just cover a very important topic that is going on in the market. Everyone is looking for the program that is AWS Solution Architect, and but still people are confused. The students are confused, or the aspirants are confused because, as you can see, AWS offering a number of certification, and people are just aware with the Solution Architect Associate program, and they are bit still even after starting the program or completion of the program, they have something in their mind, or they have a doubt, why don't we just move to the other certification or just completion of the other certification. So I'm going to cover in this video about the use of the other certification or the requirement of this other certification, and which is more preferable to choose. And basically, before starting all this thing, let me clear this thing that solution architect certification is not the only choice if you have a different background, but yes, it is preferable that you should choose a certification as per your background. It would be more simple if we'll follow the roadmap which is given by the AWS. It's very simple and beautifully designed, so more helpful for us. As you can see, for the beginner, this says that you can go for the foundational program if you're not aware with the any of the services, what is AWS, what is cloud computing and anything. So you can start your career with the option which is the cloud practitioner, which is named as cloud practitioner. After foundational, you can move, you can choose either architect, operation, or developer. They have segmented the requirement as per the different level, that is architect, operations, and developer. So later on you can move any of this program, and in this all three options you have the level which is associate level, and it's kind of on a beginner level. So if you want to go for the architect services, you can choose the solution architect. If you want to go for the operation services, like so you have sysops administrator associate level program, and if you have a developer, do you want to go for the developer level, you can go for the developer associate and developer certification at the associate level. Once you choose any of this and move furthermore into the AWS certification, so you have two options. Either you can go for the same domain and choose, if you are looking for the solution architect, you have completed the solution architect associate, you can move to the solution architect professional in the same. So professional means, as it's suggested, you should have a good knowledge and the hands-on experience on that particular level. Then you can move to the professional. And for the operation developer, they both are sharing the same successor, that is DevOps engineer. So once you complete your associate level and having the good knowledge into the either operation or developer, you can move to the DevOps engineering professional level. Else you have other certification. Once you have done any of the associate program, you can go for the specialty program, that is advanced networking, big data, security, machine learning, or extra skill builder. So these all are dependent. This is high level certification program, and you can done it after completion any of your associate. Yeah, they are open after the any associate program. So still the confusion is there still with us. Even after the roadmap, I can understand that still it is not clear for you. That roadmap is very simple to understand, but to choose the best, still ambiguity, and shows different pictures of the requirement in the market. So we'll take a quick snap of the more detail about this certification. I'll just try to just finish it within 2 or 3 lines about this certification. Then we can decide which certification. We already decide that we are going to the solution architect, but still let's see what other options are saying. So let's start with the basic one, that is the foundational certification, which is the cloud practitioner. And to be very frank, it is just like a simple example of the CCN. It's an CCN certification, which is the beginner one, and it is not required if you are planning for the associate. It is automatically covered in any of the associate certification. So yes, anyhow, we have to choose the associate certification program, and for to start a career in AWS or a better career in AWS. So there we have three options in the associate certification program, and one is the solution architect, that is from the architect. One is another one is the developer associate, from the developer part, and the sysops administrator. So first I will try to cover this developer and sysop administrator profile. Anyone having the background from the developer can choose the developer associate program, and if anyone who's having Linux background, admin background, can go for sysop administrator for the associate level of certification, can choose it. But yes, solution architect, which is the most demanded, the reason being, most of the services provided by the AWS, from the migration to each and everything of your infrastructure, are covered under the solution architect certification. This may be, or this is the reason why most of the aspirants choosing solution architect program. And yes, at that particular background, if you are not from this background, you are recommended to choose solution architect. And actually we have chosen the solution architect program for our career. Once you are done with this, later on you can choose from these two options. Either you can go for the professional certification, for either if you have you chosen solution architect for the associate level. Otherwise, if you are from the either from the developer or the sysops, you can go for the DevOps engineer profile. Otherwise, after associate, you can choose directly any of the specialty certification which require a good experience and very good knowledge. So yes, I hope you can understand that it is not good option as of now until as you have a good experience in the market. So as we already discussed that we have chosen the solution architect for us, and the very first thing, what will be the roles and responsibilities of a solution architect for you? So it is very simple, and gives you these six or seven whatever the lines we have give you the exact picture what is the requirement of the solution architect. So if I have a company, I'm looking forward to just take my business to the online. So there are some requirement that comes into my mind, that who gonna design and deploy and give me the fault tolerant system. So this is the roles and responsibility of a solution architect. Who will migrate my application to AWS or any of the cloud? This roles and responsibility goes to the solution architect. Egress of my data to and from AWS, selecting the right application, the right services based on the requirement. This is the roles of solution architect. And identify the right architecture for my business for the best practices. Again, this is the roles and responsibility of a solution architect. And the most important part is cost. Most important part is cost. Who gonna manage how much they gonna charge me will be taken by the solution architect. And these are the common roles and responsibility. Let me show you some of the tools has to be handled by the solution architect, like Amazon EC2, that is elastic cloud computing, and other amazing tools are there that we're going to discuss more into the certification program. And I'm looking forward for a query. If you have any kind of query or any kind of confusion in the any of the certification provided by the AWS, you can just write to us. And if you are planning for the AWS solution architect program, you can choose NG Network at any time, and go for the demo first, then you can decide. Thank you guys, thank you very much, all the very best.